Everyone tells you to skip the latte and meal prep. But what if I told you the biggest money leaks in your life are things you've never even considered? I'm going to show you 15 frugal habits that saved me thousands last year, and I guarantee at least 10 of these are completely new to you. I'm not going to waste your time with the usual advice. These are the strategies that financially savvy people use but rarely share. The kind of habits that separate people who are constantly stressed about bills from people who actually have breathing room in their budget. If you want practical ways to keep more of your money without feeling deprived, hit that subscribe button because we're cutting through the fluff and getting straight to what works. Let's dive in. 1. The 48-hour screenshot rule. When I want to buy something non-essential online, I screenshot it and save it in a folder called Wait. I review this folder every 48 hours. About 60% of the time, I don't even remember why I wanted it. This isn't about deprivation. It's about only buying what you actually value. I've saved probably $3,000 in impulse purchases this year alone using this method. 2. Batch your life. Consolidate trips and tasks. I grocery shop once every 10 days, not 3 times a week. Each extra trip costs money in gas, time, and impulse purchases. I batch errands into one day. I cook protein for the week in one session. The average person makes 2.5 extra trips per week to stores, which costs about $40 in unnecessary purchases per trip. That's $5,000 per year. 3. The reverse budget. Instead of tracking every expense, I automate my savings first, then spend what's left guilt-free. I have auto transfers set up, $200 to retirement, $150 to savings, $50 to each replacement fund. Once that money moves on payday, everything else is spendable. This removes the psychology of restriction. I'm not denying myself. I'm spending my allocated fund money. This method has a 90% adherence rate compared to traditional budgeting's 20%. 4. Strategic bulk buying on major sale events. Black Friday, Prime Day, and end-of-season sales aren't just for electronics. I stock up on non-perishables during these events when discounts hit 40 to 60% off. We're talking toiletries, cleaning supplies, batteries, trash bags, laundry detergent, things you'll definitely use in the next year. I bought a year's worth of toothpaste, deodorant, and paper products last Black Friday for $180 that would have cost $420 throughout the year. The key is only buying what you have storage space for and will actually use. Make a list of your household staples, track their normal prices, and pounce during these sales. 5. The 1-year rule for subscriptions. Here's what I do. Every subscription I sign up for, I immediately set a calendar reminder for 11 months later to evaluate if I've used it enough. Not cancellation, just evaluation. Studies show we overestimate future usage by about 40%. That gym membership you'll definitely use next month? Track it honestly for a year. I found I was paying for 3 subscriptions I use less than once a month. That's $840 a year I got back. 6. Buy second-hand luxury, not new budget. This flips conventional wisdom. Instead of buying a new $50 kitchen gadget that breaks in 2 years, I buy a 10-year-old $200 KitchenAid mixer for $60 on Facebook Marketplace. Quality items from 5 to 10 years ago were often built better than today's mid-range products. A used Le Creuset pot beats a new cheap one every time. The wealthy buy quality once. The broke buy cheap 5 times. 7. The replacement fund, not savings. Stop thinking emergency fund for everything. Create micro funds for things that will break. Your phone will die in 2 to 3 years. Your car will need repairs. Your laptop has a lifespan. I put $30 a month into a tech replacement fund and $50 a month into a car repair fund. When my transmission failed, it wasn't an emergency that destroyed my budget. It was an expected expense I was ready for. This psychological shift is huge. 8. Negotiate everything annual. Once a year, I spend 2 hours negotiating bills. Internet, phone, insurance, even property taxes if there are errors. Here's the secret: don't threaten to cancel. Instead say, I'm reviewing my annual expenses. What promotions or loyalty discounts are available? Most companies have unadvertised retention offers. Last year, I cut $1,100 across 4 bills. That's $550 per hour of my time. 9. The cost per use calculator. Before buying anything over $50, I calculate cost per use. A $1,200 laptop I'll use every single day for 4 years? That's 82 cents per day. A $400 tablet I thought I'd use but ends up collecting dust after 2 months? That's $6.67 per day of actual use. Or here's a personal one. I spent $800 on a quality mattress that I use 8 hours a day for 7 years. That's 4 cents per hour of better sleep. Meanwhile, my friend bought a $200 cheap mattress, replaced it twice in that same period, and complained about back pain the whole time. I keep a simple spreadsheet. This has completely changed how I shop. I buy fewer things but better things, and I actually save money because I'm not constantly replacing cheap items. 10. The community borrowing network. I organized a tool sharing system with 5 neighbors. We split the cost of a pressure washer, a good ladder, and a carpet cleaner. Things we each use twice a year but cost hundreds to own. This isn't just about saving money on the purchase. It's about sharing maintenance and storage costs too. We saved about $800 each in the first year, and these items would have sat unused 98% of the time anyway. 11. Master the price book. I keep a notes file on my phone with the lowest prices I've seen for items I buy regularly. Diapers, coffee, chicken, whatever. When something hits that price, I stock up. Most people think they're getting deals but have no actual reference point. Stores rotate sales, and if you know a good price versus a normal price, you can save 30 to 40% on groceries just by timing purchases. This takes about 10 minutes to set up and saves me $1,200 a year. 12. The Skills Barter. I'm decent at graphic design, my neighbor's a mechanic, and my friend is an accountant. We trade services instead of paying retail. I designed her business cards, she does my taxes, and he fixes my car. No cash changes hands, but we're each saving $500 to $1,000 per year in professional services. The key is finding people you trust and being fair about the time invested. 13. Strategically use credit card rewards. I'm not talking about points optimization. I mean using credit cards for planned purchases only, then paying off immediately. I put all my fixed expenses on a 2% cashback card, insurance, utilities, subscriptions I've already audited. I never carry a balance. This generates about $400 per year in cashback on money I was spending anyway. The key word is fixed. Never use credit for variable expenses where you might overspend. 14. The annual financial review day. Once a year, I take a full day to review everything: net worth, insurance coverage, bill negotiations, subscription audit, investment allocation, salary market rate check. This isn't fun, but this single day has made me an average of $4,000 per year through discovered savings, negotiated raises, and optimized investments. Most people never look at their finances holistically. Schedule it like a doctor's appointment. Put it in your calendar right now. 15. Audit your autopay. Quarterly, set a recurring calendar event every 3 months. Autopay audit day. Companies love autopay because you forget. I found I was paying $12 per month for increased iCloud storage I didn't need anymore. $15 per month for a domain I stopped using. These orphan subscriptions average $200 to $300 per year for most people. 1 hour 4 times a year. That's it. Look, frugality isn't about being cheap. It's about being intentional with money so you can spend freely on what truly matters to you. These 15 habits aren't sexy, but they work. Pick 3 to start with. You don't need to do everything at once. If this was helpful, let me know in the comments which habit you're going to try first. And if you want more unconventional money advice that actually works, subscribe because I'm just getting started. See you in the next one.